120 seconds isn't long enough for your left lung to get over its inferiority complex, but it is long enough to learn a bit about cloning. Atoms, elements, and compounds. Electrical power. The rate of photosynthesis.
Chromatography. Collision theory. Gravity. Hydrocarbons. pH scale. Oil. Natural and global elements.
Humans use a lot of energy for a lot of stuff, like heating our homes or powering transport. The energy resources we use fall into two categories, renewable and non-renewable.
There are quite a wide range of different energy resources, for example, solar, tidal, and wind.
So taking stem cell samples from a plant where it's dividing and growing is the simplest way of cloning plants effectively.
The disadvantages are that the process is labour-intensive and expensive, and the new plants might not survive once they leave the controlled environment.
And depending on how many protons there are in the atom, that defines specifically what element it is. Now, in terms of products and reactants, you're essentially thinking about a reaction, a chemical reaction.
There are 118 elements in the universe, and they are all on the periodic table, represented by a chemical symbol. Most are metals, only these ones aren't. Amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum displacement of a point on the wave from its resting position, and it's measured in meters.
So electromagnetic waves are a combination of electric waves and magnetic waves, and they propagate through space perpendicular to one another.
So a habitat is the area in which a particular species lives. It could be very large, for example, the savanna biome, or it could be very small.
This means that animals and plants compete with each other for particular resources. Plants compete for light, space, water, and mineral ions from the soil, while animals compete for food, mates, and territory.
Metals are electrically conductive. They are also quite strong.
Metals are usually shiny and silver-coloured, malleable, good conductors of heat and electricity, have relatively high melting and boiling points, and are solid at room temperature.
So the main things you need for photosynthesis, you need carbon dioxide, you need water, and you need light. Those are the three main things.
For example, right now, light intensity is the limiting factor. Cranking the light will boost the rate of photosynthesis, up to a point. Once the light level is good, a different factor is limiting the rate, like the temperature. Do the exercises.